Hi viewers, welcome to Shaker's Bio Factory for NEET. If you like this video, subscribe my channel and click on bell icon to get notification. In this video, I am going to start one of the topic in biological classification. It is significance of bacteria along with NEET practice multiple choice questions. And in this video, I am going to start one of the topic in biological classification. It is a significance of bacteria. So bacteria, it have both beneficial activities and harmful activities to human being. In this, so bacteria, it play an important role in global ecosystem. Along with this, bacteria having some beneficial activities and some harmful activities to human being. And in this, let us discuss first some of the beneficial activities of bacteria cell. And in these beneficial activities, so bacteria are economically important as these microorganisms are used by human being for many purposes. And also, these bacteria has commercial importance in different fields like agriculture field, industries, and even in research field also. In this, let us discuss some important beneficial activities of bacteria. These are useful for human being. The first and very most important beneficial activity with bacteria, it is curd preparation. So generally in our home, the curd is prepared with milk. So during this curd preparation, some of the bacteria called lactobacillus bacteria. So these bacteria have a capability to convert the milk into curd by performing fermentation process. And during this curd preparation, the bacteria, it secretes some of the acids and it helps to coagulate. At this time, the milk proteins called casein, it is partially digested by bacteria cell and it helps to convert the milk into curd. And during this curd preparation, this bacteria, it improves the nutritional quality of curd by increasing vitamin B12 content. So it is one of the beneficial activity with bacteria. Along with that, the second importance, it is antibiotics. So antibiotics are used in our daily life, and in this antibiotics, some of the antibiotics are obtained from some bacteria cells. In this, the first example, it is called as bacitracin is an antibiotic. It is obtained from Bacillus lichenoformis bacteria. And one more antibiotic is called as subtilin. So this subtilin antibiotic, it is obtained from Bacillus subtilis bacteria. So it is one of the importance. And along with this, one more important beneficial activity with bacteria, it is nitrogen fixation. So generally in our surrounding atmosphere, more quantity of nitrogen is present, but this nitrogen, it is not directly utilized by plants, animals, even for human being also. So at this time, some of the nitrogen fixing bacteria, it have a capability to fix atmospheric nitrogen in either symbiotic form or in non-symbiotic form. So by taking some examples, so rod-shaped bacteria, it is called rhizobium. So this rhizobium bacteria, it is generally present in root nodules of leguminaceae plants as a symbiont. And this rhizobium bacteria, it helps to fix atmospheric nitrogen, and this fixed nitrogen is given to legume plant. Instead of this, the plant, it provide food and shelter to bacteria. That's why both having symbiosis relationship. And some of the another bacteria like Frankia and Xanthomonas. So these two bacteria can fix atmospheric nitrogen in symbiotic form with the non-legume plants. Along with this, some bacteria, it can fix atmospheric nitrogen in free living form. By taking some examples here, Azotobacter, and it is Clostridium, and it is Bungernicia and Rhodospirillum along with the Bacillus. So these bacteria, it can fix atmospheric nitrogen in free living form. So not only bacteria, along with this, cyanobacteria. So cyanobacteria, it can fix atmospheric nitrogen with the help of specialized cells called heterocyst. By taking some examples here, it is a nostoc and it is anabina. These cyanobacteria also, it helps to fix atmospheric nitrogen. And along with that, one more important beneficial activity with Escherichia coli. So Escherichia coli, generally it is commonly found in intestine of humans. In this bacteria strain, it is generally common cell existing in symbiotic state with the human being, and it is present in intestine. So this bacteria which present in intestine of human, and it provides resistance against pathogenic organisms. Along with that, this Escherichia coli bacteria, it helps in digestion, and also even it defines its host against harmful microbes. That is the beneficial activity with Escherichia coli. And one more important economic importance with bacterial activity, it is a recycling of nutrients. So generally, the bacteria with their activity, it recycles various nutrients present in atmosphere, and it helps to increase the fertility of the soil. And this process, it helps to recycle various nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, iron, sulfur elements present in atmosphere. So during this activity, some of the bacteria which are chemosynthetic autotrophic in nature, these bacteria generally oxidize various inorganic substances like nitrates, nitrites and ammonia to release energy, and this energy utilized for ATP production. And indirectly, this activity, it helps for recycling of various nutrients. These are the beneficial activities. Along with these beneficial activities, bacteria having some harmful activities. In this, some of the bacteria, these are pathogenic in nature, and it causes diseases to human being, crop plants, and even for farming animal also. So during this, by taking some examples, so cholera, it is caused by Vibrio cholerae bacteria, and one of the disease called typhoid. The typhoid fever, it is caused by Salmonella typhimurium, and tetanus, it is a disease caused by Clostridium tetani, and pneumonia, it is caused by Streptococcus pneumoniae bacteria. These are animals and human diseases. Along with this, one of the plant disease, it is called citrus canker disease, and it is seen in citrus plants, and it is caused by one of the bacteria, it is called Xanthomonas citri. So these are the different diseases and harmful activity with bacteria. So that is about the concept related to significance of bacteria. Along with this, let us discuss some important NEET practice question. In this, the first question is, identify the correct matching. In this, the first option, curd preparation by Rhizobium bacteria. Second option, chemosynthetic autotrophs, nutrient recycling. Third option, nitrogen fixation, Salmonella. And fourth option is antibiotics, Xanthomonas. In these four options, first we have to identify the correct matching. In these four options, the correct matching is second option, because the chemosynthetic autotrophs, they perform oxidation of various inorganic substances for ATP production, and indirectly it helps in nutrient recycling. And curd preparation, it is by Lactobacillus bacteria, nitrogen fixation by Rhizobium bacteria, and antibiotics are obtained from some bacteria, not from Xanthomonas. So that second option is the correct one here. And coming to the second question, which of the following is not a bacterial disease? In this, the first option is tetanus, second option typhoid, third option pneumonia, and fourth option hepatitis. In this, the correct answer is fourth option because hepatitis, it is a viral disease and remaining three are bacterial diseases. Question number 3. Chemosynthetic bacteria oxidize inorganic substances for. In this, first option ATP production, second option mineral recycling, third option curd preparation, and fourth option both 1 and 2. So in this, the correct answer is fourth option because chemosynthetic autotrophs perform oxidation of inorganic substances for ATP production. Along with that, it can perform mineral recycling. So that's why fourth option correct here. Next question, that is the fourth question. Which of the following cyanobacteria fix atmospheric nitrogen? In this, the first option is Azotobacter, second option Rhodospirillum, third option Anabaena, and fourth option Rhizobium. So in this, the correct answer is third option because all these bacteria can fix atmospheric nitrogen, and in this, the Anabaena is one of the cyanobacteria. It helps in nitrogen fixation. So that the third option correct here. And coming to the fifth question, it is match the following. In this, in column 1, it is given cholera, typhoid, tetanus, and citrus canker. In column 2, the 1 Clostridium tetani, 2 Vibrio cholerae, 3 Xanthomonas citri, and fourth one is Salmonella typhi. So in this, we have to identify the correct matching, and here the correct matching is third option because the cholera, it is a disease caused by Vibrio cholerae, typhoid, it is caused by Salmonella typhimurium, and the tetanus is caused by Clostridium tetani, and citrus canker disease, it is caused by Xanthomonas citri. So that third option is the correct answer for this question. And so these are the concept and practice multiple choice questions for NEET from this topic. And if you like this video, subscribe my channel and click on bell icon to get notification. Like, follow and share my videos to your students and friends. Thank you for watching.